Hey, you all, welcome back to Pros of Eden. I wanted to talk to you all today about a very serious situation that happened recently in our nation. Sonya Massey, God rest her soul, who the police officer came for a visit that she requested, and it didn't end well. This was definitely spiritual. This was demonic. And, right is right and wrong is wrong. And I hate when people are silent about injustices. If it's wrong is wrong, say so. Don't make excuses for wrong. And that's what I dislike, right? And so I did not watch the entire video to protect my own sanity. I just don't think that's something that we need to watch. It's very traumatic, but I watched enough, you all, to know that this officer is exactly where he belongs in prison. He needs to be under the jail. But again, you all, we have to understand that this battle that we war every day, it is spiritual. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 6 that we war not against just flesh and blood, but against principalities and wickedness and high places. And my heart just goes out to this woman. From what I could tell, I don't know if she had like a mental situation going on, and where they were having to really talk slow to her, they were really having to repeat themselves, and whatever the case, she wasn't a threat, right? And let's just look at the part of the video that I am willing to share. Take a look.
Where you going? Huh? Where you going? Away from your hot steaming water. Away from the hot steaming water? Yeah. Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Okay, y'all, that was totally inappropriate. First of all, if you know that you're dealing with someone that potentially has some type of mental disability or whatever, which I'm not sure if that's even the case, you all, why wouldn't you just back up? And he does seem like he's a good distance away. And she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. That was not a threat. Or rebuke is mean I reject that. So we know that whatever she said, that rebuke, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, that struck such a strong chord in him. And it incited him to the point he said he would pull out his gun. Let me tell you, that's demonic, y'all. And he's way back, way back. So even if she threw some boiling water through it like that, it wasn't going to get to him. You got a gun. So you deem her a threat because she says, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Y'all, this is insane. You all know I did my due diligence. I did my homework because I don't like to just hop on the bandwagon and make rash, judgments, because we do war against spiritual principalities in high places. But from what I can tell, this article from the New York Times says that the deputy fatally shot woman over a pot of hot water. The deputy, Sean Grayson of Illinois, is charged with murder and has been fired. A review of the investigation did not find the use of deadly force justified at all, which we just saw the video, you all. And no, there was nothing to be justified for him doing what he did. It was gross injustice. And apparently he had 2 DUIs recently. That's saying a lot, right? And then he had gone from one law agency to the next like 5 or 6 times. So that shows that he just was not fit to be working anywhere. And we want to know, why was he released from these other agencies? And they were just transferring him here and there. Now, I have all kinds of, things that play in my mind, like, what I think and why I think this happened. This is around election season, and they like to divide the races. They like to stir us up and get us in our emotions. But listen, this was real, y'all. And we are out here on a battlefield. And what they did was grievously wicked. Make no mistake about it, you all. What happened to Sonya Massey? May her family get justice. May she get justice. This must be dealt with. This is unacceptable. And I'm here to tell you, wrong is wrong and right is right. And this is absolutely wrong, you all. My heart goes out to her family, and may they receive due justice. But this these people, they're wicked. They don't mind doing any and everything to achieve their purposes. You got to remember that, you all. But let's hear from her attorney.
It's one of the worst police shooting videos ever.
State records obtained by CBS News show Sean Grayson, a 30-year-old former private first class in the Army, worked for 5 different law enforcement agencies in just under 3 years before being hired by the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office last year. CBS News has also learned Grayson was charged twice with driving under the influence of alcohol in 2015 and 2016. He pleaded guilty both times. Ben Crump is an attorney for Massey's family.
Why was he even hired by the sheriff's department?
DUI conviction is not a disqualification from law enforcement in Illinois. Today, some of Massey's family members accuse the sheriff's office of trying to initially cover up what happened. Now, Massey's father is demanding Sheriff Jack Campbell resign.
I think it's a culture to treat this family this bad. If it were not for that camera footage, they'd have lied their way right out of this. So he needs to resign.
So obviously, this was a gross injustice. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Say it and call it for what it is, you all. Don't remain silent in the midst of gross injustice. My prayers are for her family and that they get justice, you all, because it was incredibly wicked what happened. And as they said, if the cameras were not on to testify of truly what happened, he would have just covered it up and said she had a mental illness and she was crazy and she was coming for him, and the truth would have never been manifested, right? So, what say you, right? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. As always, be respectful, and I look forward to hearing from you. All right, guys, take care. Bye.